And as we come together, my dear friends, we come not as strangers to God. We don't come as enemies either. We come as friends of God, brothers and sisters from different faith traditions. And we come to break bread at this table in the presence of the cosmic Christ and the divine feminine aspect of God, with Mother Earth present and all the great spiritual teachers from all faiths and none. If you have a candle handy, I would like to invite you to light a candle with me for the healing of memory, the healing of memories associated with inner child issues, and the healing of broken hearts, wounded by man's inhumanity to man. I come before you in the name of the risen cosmic Christ, my beloved, whom I've consecrated my life to for peace, as you have dedicated your lives to being ambassadors of peace. So let us be still now. Let us be still as we come, a child of God, to celebrate our divinity as co-creators of the divine. And I would like to begin first and foremost by reading the Teo community's interfaith commitment. Though many of our members are Christian, and as Christians we embrace all faiths, and we pray one day that many more Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu and Sikh, pagan and Wiccan will join us, so that we can represent the heartbeat of a loving God. I will honor your traditions, holy wisdom, sacred space. I will cherish your devotions, faithful prayers, abundant grace. When your paths are steep and lonely, in the shadows of the night, know that I will stand with you to greet the ever-coming light. As the wondrous mysteries deepen, as through earth and stars we roam, you are mighty dear companions in the ways that bring us home. Life is one, the source is one within and one above, one the joy as we awaken, one in healing, peace and love. And that prayer is rooted in our subconscious mind. It's encoded in our soul's DNA as interfaith Franciscans, for we are not here to convert the world. And there is no one religion greater than another, because in the eyes of the Supreme, religion doesn't exist. Spirituality exists. And you and I are followers of truth. Truth that we remain loyal to our heart and the I Am presence within us. The one who is, who was, and who is to come. And during this soiree this evening, we will create a circle of light with 12 candles. and we will bring each one into the center of that light. And those whom we love who are hurting. And we will thank the cosmic Christ in the presence of the angels of God and all the great spiritual masters, the Lord Buddha, Vishnu, Ganesh, Krishna, Sri Chimoy, Francis of Assisi, Claire and Colette and Agnes, our brother Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Mia Baba, Osho, Rumi, the Prophet Muhammad, and the Prophet Jesus. Let us relax now. Let us be still, for we are in the presence of God. Breathe on us, breath of God. Fill us with life anew, that we may love what thou dost love, and do what thou wouldst do. Breathe on all here present, O breath of God, and reawaken within our hearts that we are loved, that we are accepted, and that you embrace us now, because you are the creator being of love, and God is love. God is love. I would like to begin by reading something from Thomas Merton. I have a great love for this man, who was a Trappist monk at the Gethsemane Monastery in America. And the Dalai Lama had a great love for him because of his integrity and his commitment to truth. And he says, "My Lord God, I have no idea where I am going. I do not see the road ahead of me. I cannot know for certain where it will end. Nor do I really know myself. And the fact that I think I am following your will does not mean that I am actually doing so. But I believe that the desire to please you does in fact please you. And I hope that I have that desire in all that I am doing. I hope be still. Be still in the presence of God. Be still in the oneness of God. Be still and know that God is with us. Be still and know that we are in the presence of God. Be at peace in your heart. Be at peace and know that you are loved. Be at peace. Be at peace. And now surrender to love. Surrender to your heart. Come, Holy One. Come, Father, Mother God. Touch us and fill us with your gift of peace. Let us just be still Let us be still and know that God is with us. Be still. Be still. And listen to the voice of your heart speaking to you. Just focus on your in-breaths and your out-breaths, and allow the breath of God touch you and fill you with all that is sacred, all that is divine. Come into the presence of love. Allow the Spirit of God breathe on you the very breath of love. Come as you are, O beloved child of God. Come and surrender your heart to love. Come. There is nothing to fear here. There is nothing to fear when you surrender your heart to God. But many are afraid. Many are afraid to look at themselves in the mirror and see what God sees. What do you see when you look in the mirror? I bet you come to it from your mind's eye and see all the disfigurements, the bags under your eyes, the double chin, the aging process. That's not how God sees you. That's not how God sees me. And yet we are called by name, like Martin Luther King, our brother Gandhi, Francis, even Jesus and Muhammad. They heard the call, like Mother Teresa of Lisieux, Mother Teresa of Calcutta. They heard the call, and it was a deafening invitation to come, follow me. And they weren't called because they were overtly holy or religious. They were called because their heart was bursting with love, because they had found the meaning of their life. They had found a purpose for being alive in this beautiful though troubled world. And they didn't look back, they looked forward. So let us come into the center of love. I invite you now to come as you are, in your brokenness, in your woundedness, in your weariness, in your fear. And when I shared this with you, I am sharing with you from a good place, from a loving heart that was broken in many pieces. But my God never gave up on me when I gave up on me. Many times I have given in, but not since I took my vows, because I have the presence of God, and all I have to do is ask and trust and be patient. And these are the qualities of a true monastic, one who is willing to trust the heart, one who's willing to listen to one's heart, and one who stays in one's protection zone and doesn't risk losing the pearl of great price. Let us come now. And let us believe in the words that I'm going to share with you. And the words I share with you are not mine. They're the words of the cosmic Christ. And he says this, and he means every word. Come to me, all you who labor and who are heavily burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart. I would like you to close your eyes, to be still in the presence of absolute love. And as you relax, be mindful of your sacred feet, because wherever you bring love, you leave sacred footprints for Mother Earth that generates a positive energy for her to use to dispel the negative forces that are seeking to destroy those who've surrendered their hearts to God. I want you now to visualize your bare feet touching the sacred earth, and our Earth Mother comes to you out of respect for the love you showed the animal kingdom, for your generosity of spirit, and how you allow her little ones to transfer her healing love into your life. And I witnessed that for myself when I noticed one of the little cats come to Sister Eleanor when she found it very difficult to walk, especially weight-bearing on her right hip. And the cat knew intuitively what to do. It went right up to her hip and rested her head on the hip. That is a testimony of Gaia's promise to us. And now I want you to visualize her kneeling before you with the elementals and the divas and the nature spirits. She's washing your feet, preparing you to be cleansed in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Feel her gentle stroke touch your feet. And now she dries them with a beautiful white linen towel. And she applies some spikenard with the help of Magdalena, who comes and they anoint your feet. And then they kneel down and kiss your feet out of respect and reverence, because you are loved. Because you are loved by the same Creator God as I am. Whether you're black or white, disabled or able-bodied, believer or non-believer, Jew, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Christian, Baptist, Buddhist, pagan, Wiccan, atheist, you're loved with the same love. And now she takes you by the hand, and she allows you hear the chorus of angels singing to you, singing the great Alleluia. And she brings you into the circle of light. And she invites you to lie on the floor with your arms outstretched. And as you look up, you see Brother Sun and Sister Moon dancing in the heavens with joy for you, because of the love you have brought to this earth plane. The times when you've rescued sick and abandoned animals and gave them shelter and sanctuary, and you gave them love. And you hear a voice, "Come, my beloved, come to me." And coming from the sun, you see a radiant light, like a ball of fire, and it's coming closer and closer to you. And it now leans over you, and you look into the eyes of this being of light, and you're not afraid. For you have seen this face before. In many lifetimes you have seen this face. And you have seen this face when you were a being of light. And it is the face of the Christ, the cosmic Christ, who said that he would never leave you. And he reiterates that promise that the Father, Mother, God, who created you in love, in their image and likeness, not as a Jew or a Muslim or a Christian, but as a child of God. And they know you are hurting on many levels. And the Christ comes now to speak directly to you. Why do you hurt so? Why do you give your power to those who treat you so badly? Why do you wallow in what was and what could be? Why do you focus on so many issues and dwell on negative ions instead of naming them, blessing them, and giving them to me? I came that you may have life, and I now place my hands on your heart. May I place my hands on your beautiful heart, to reawaken within you that you are not a nobody, that you are somebody, that you are a child of grace, a child of magnificence, a child of beauty. And as you feel the hands of Jesus, the cosmic Christ, suddenly you're taken to a place of absolute beauty. It's as if you've left your body and you're brought into the inner sanctum of the Holy of Holies, where Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, God is present. And you see a myriad of angels beautifully dressed, singing the praises of God. And you see your loved ones there. And you see all your pets, the animals you befriended and loved. They're there. And they're running to you because they love you. But then the Creator God says to you, there is much need for you on earth. You must return. Honor your sacred contract. Focus on my love for you. And when you're being stretched and tested, sing my praise. Laugh out loud and sing to your heart's content, for singing and music dispel fear. and they bring many blessings. And now you are back in your human body, and the Christ lifts you up, and He holds you, and He says, remember the words of our Father, Mother God. You have much work to do. So rather than dwell on the past and on the hurts of life, focus on creating a sanctum of love for you to live in safely and protect yourself. Be selective in what you say and do and whom you meet. Be a people of prayer, of discipline, and fast regularly. Become that vortex of light. Become my beating heart to a world that has been deceived. You are my light. You are my love. And you are loved. Relax now. Relax and be still, and know that you are truly loved. And if you believe for one moment that you are not loved, then that voice is not of God, but of the enemy of God.
You shall cross the barren desert.